Sup my lovely bushes, welcome back to the series where I'm playing the top players of My Hero One's Justice. I've already played the best Toga and the best shoot style Dekus, and today it's time for the best Endeavor. I'm loving the reception to these videos, but if you guys want me to continue, let's hit 1,000 likes. Let's boost this video in the YouTube algorithm, because I don't know about you, but I want My Hero One's Justice to have a proper send-off. And the player we're featuring today is none other than that boy Sharpp. He's the #1 Endeavor player and he's working his way to the top 10 in the world rankings. But before it all started, before My Hero One's Justice was the game he picked up, he was playing all kinds of games.
I was playing a mixture of things. I was playing the latest Spider-Man, Shinobi Strikers, huge fan of that. I was playing a lot of Bandai lately, Tekken. I do tend to play a lot of fighters recently. I just feel like there hasn't been a really good shooter out lately. I don't know if you qualify Naruto, Ninja Storm, an arena fighter, but yeah, I definitely played the hell out of that one.
With a vast experience in a lot of arena fighters, My Hero One's Justice seemed like an obvious pickup for Sharpp. But what first drew him to the game wasn't actually the fact that it was an arena fighter. It was the anime. I'm a huge anime fan, and honestly, right there, My Hero is one of the top, next to a couple of anime that I watch. So having them come out with a video game was so excited for it. I think it opened up a lot of possibilities for me to like other characters besides the main protagonist. I didn't think I would like Endeavor. I was going to be, when I first got the game, I was like, oh, I'm going to be the Deku. I'm going to be the #1 Deku person. Just watch me. I know there's going to be a lot of competition. And then I saw what Endeavor could do, and I was like, wow, he's got some powerful stuff. But I couldn't chain anything together. And then I saw, some YouTube videos. I was just like, yo, he's he's legit, and now here I am, the #1 Endeavor. He rose to the top as Endeavor, but that wasn't his first dream. He wanted to be the best Deku. Shoot style or regular, didn't matter. That's how it all started. And why he made the change to Endeavor? Well, let's listen to what he has to say.
Yes, I started with regular Deku, then I went out and branched to shoot style Deku. I was playing around between them. I realized it's incredibly harder to play with shoot style Deku. So kudos, to people like Flaming Duckies out there, Slivanto, that really do pull it off well. But I realized I was like, yeah, regular Deku. I like it because he has more of a mix-up game with the projectiles, and they're usually a little bit harder to fight, especially their super armor move that a lot of players are accustomed to by now. A lot of people complain about my armor move, the Endeavor armor move. I mean, I hear it. There's a lot that could be worked on.
And whether Endeavor is easy to play or not, that's besides the point when you get to this level. That boy Sharpp is one of the few players that I feel completely outclassed by. A lot of these top players, I can see what I need to improve on. I can see what I need to do to get better, to get a win. But with Sharpp, he just escapes my mere human comprehension. And his goal to become the #1 came very, very early in the game's life. Right after picking it up, he set that as one of his objectives. So with that in mind, I wanted to know what kept him playing this game. Or is it just for the rank and the world fame? Or was it something else?
Well, when I got on the game, I realized how far in advance the #1 person is, in the world. And that's because, the Japanese servers and some other countries that had the game before it was released to the North American region. So I knew I had my work cut out for me if I wanted to be the #1 player. But my main goal was, I was like, okay, there's Endeavor. I like him. There's not too many people that are playing him. He's, let me see if I can't be at least the first person to reach Symbol of Peace. And I did. I reached Symbol of Peace, and I just played it so much, it's now kind of hard not to stop playing, even though I'm trying to break away and play all these other games.
But just having a ranking system in a game isn't enough to keep you playing it, is it? I mean, you have to actually like the fighting mechanics, you have to actually like the game's feel, something that Sharpp hits on, and that I think will resonate with a lot of fans of One's Justice.
I do like the feel of it. It's very, reminiscent of a Storm 4 with the adding of the supports, the type of move set. It's very simplistic. It's not too hard to grasp, but I like that combining things with, your specials, your supports, give it more depth with different layers. I do hope they expand on that. And I do hope they expand on being able to customize your character just a little bit more. I really do hope that they keep those things, and hopefully maybe expand the roster a little.
While the Storm comparison might be a stretch for me, Sharpp is totally right when he mentions that this game is super easy to pick up. So right that it still boggles my mind how much depth this game ended up having, how much the community squeezed it to find new meta, to find new techniques, to find everything they did so far. And already with a sequel in mind, he made some requests, but those requests don't come from just wanting more out of this game. They also come from a place of dissatisfaction to how Once Justice was released and supported over time.
I thought it was great because you're getting to use quirks and the abilities that you've always wanted to, but you couldn't because there was no game out for it yet, at least not to my knowledge. I was excited. I'm still excited about it. I would say not as much because I don't think it sort of met my expectations. I really do feel like the developers just kind of dropped the ball on it. So I don't know whether it's too much on their plate. I mean, I know it's not specifically Bandai. I believe it's Viking, but I'm just feeling as a customer, I'm feeling like they didn't really keep up with it. They just dropped the DLC for Agnostic. That was it. I believe that was the latest update. A lot of people still need work. For example, Toga, if you look at the Discord or just the comments, there's a lot could be worked on. Some of her moves, as soon as she throws out those tracking needles, she has instant recovery of her animation, and can continue from there. Stain, I believe Stain is the only one that can do continuous level ones plus ultra level ones without the assistance of a support and continue to use that into a combo. That's just crazy. And there's other characters like that too. Oh, for example, regular Deku. Regular Deku's tornado can beat my level 1. Which I think is crazy because it's just a normal move. It's not even a super armor. So I think if they can do a little bit of tweaking like that, then I think this game's headed in a better direction.
And with this flawless 3-0 victory, we reached the end of our video. That boy Sharpp has a YouTube channel with some more Endeavor gameplay. He's taking his first YouTube steps, so be kind in the comments. But make sure to check him out. The link is in the description down below. We'll be back with more top players. Don't forget to hit that like button. 1,000 likes! And I release the next episode. I'm holding it hostage, but as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Boy.